Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry again about my last stream that I made. Uh, I kind of went on a rant in that stream a little bit, but I'm returning to you for the video I said I was going to return to you when I did my stream. And this is for Disciples Scars Remain album review. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I gotta say, this album's sounding really good. I really liked it. Uh, it's a shame it was only 11 songs. I thought there'd be an extra track. There is an extra track. It's called Things Left Unsaid, but I didn't want to review it. I was like, I'll just review just the regular edition. But it sounds really good. The screams from Kevin's voice in the album is hands down amazing. Regime Change was a really good song. I really liked that song. Love, Hate, On and On. It was really good. Game On was my favorite. Scars Remain was really good. I like Kevin's screams in the chorus, kind of. I think it's in the chorus. But I'd have to go back and listen to it again. And My Hell was another good song. And there were a bunch of songs that were good. The only one I wasn't sure about liking was After the World. It was not bad. And there were a couple mellow tracks, but no, wasn't disappointed with this album. I think it was really awesome. This is probably their best work that I know so far, that I've heard so far, I meant to say. And just how the guitars and drums are sounding in this album is really good. Someone is another good song that I liked. Dive. I don't know what to think about Dive. I really like it. I just really thought it. Sorry, that's my sister's husband laughing. I really like it. I just don't know. I have a bit of cringe moments listening to it at times, but in some of the chorus, I was afraid I was gonna yawn, so sorry about that. Purpose to Melody was another good one, and so was the final track, No End at All. And that's pretty much the album. You got really good guitar work in this album. Kevin's screams and Scars Remain was pretty wild. And so was Game On. His scream in that was pretty good too. I wish it was like a music video for it. There was like a music video for it, but apparently not. Love, Hate, On and On. Well, it was a pretty outstanding track. And I just like the overall sound to this album. It's really awesome. I don't know if there's much more to talk about for this album. I pretty much discussed everything about what I talked about in the short amount of time I talked about it. I have a few more things to talk about, but nothing that major. No End at All is Kevin's best vocals in that song. The lyrics are pretty good, and lyrically this album's well written, and I know they are a Christian metal band. They almost seem like metalcore too at times with how they're playing, but they're Christian metal, so I can get behind that now. Because when I'm listening to their last album I reviewed, which was the self-titled, I really enjoyed that, and I enjoyed this one too. Because it's sounding so much better with how the songs are playing out. Their earlier work, not so much, but this, yeah, I'm really liking it. So overall, I think Disciple Scars Remain has pretty good moments in it. And there was only one track I had an issue with, which was After the World, and how it was sounding with the acoustic guitar and how Kevin was singing it. His vocal range went everywhere in the song, and I'm like, I don't know about this one. But it's a really good album. I would definitely check it out if you haven't heard it. So out of 10, I think I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. This is a really awesome record. I highly recommend you guys check it out if you haven't heard of Disciples' Scars Remain album or their other albums before that. I wouldn't start off with the What Was I Thinking, because I made the mistake of starting off with that album and I wasn't too crazy about it, but I did it anyway just to get it out of the way. And the other albums before that, and the other albums after that, I meant to say. I accidentally said before. What Was I Thinking was the first album they made. Then it was This Might Sting a Little, then By God, then Back Again, then self-titled album, and now Scars Remain that I'm at. So that's about 6 albums that I've already reviewed now. But I hope you enjoyed this review. I made it as good as possible. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Disciple album Scars Remain if you've heard it. And if you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. Like I said, I'm sorry about my last stream. I kind of had to rant a little bit about the Cuties movie because it's out there now, so I don't know if I would stop watching Netflix. For now, I'm gonna stop until they take down that movie. I don't know. I probably might just avoid the movie. Avoid watching that movie because I just don't want to watch it. If they're gonna sexualize children, it's really horrible. And it's really disgusting too. To do that. And if you saw my stream, I pretty much explained what the stream was about. So the next stream will be September 23rd, and that'll be for Brian's live stream 6, the the birthday stream. But I will return to you tomorrow for let me see what it is. Southern Hospitality album review. I wasn't sure what it was called. I had to look at my spiral notebook to see what it was called, and it's called Southern Hospitality by Disciple. So I will be returning to you for that, and the list of worst movies of 2020. And I got a little more to talk about with the worst movies. So it might be a little bit lengthy of a video tomorrow. For the second video that I do tomorrow. And yeah. That'll pretty much be it for the weekend. And I'm probably just gonna go play Kingdom Hearts 2 and not focus on watching this movie, Cuties, because I'm avoiding watching it. Because I do not want to see anything having to do with sexualizing children and all that shit. Because that's really gross. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my stream and the this album review that I did. I hope you enjoyed it. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Definitely stay safe, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow in my next videos.